as well, so they got to watch out.
Well, they're going to add a pretty tanky member in the top lane, though, to help themselves out. Will be the Ornn, meaning that Lulu's going to go mid, Braum will go support.
Make them stop.
Going to TP behind them on that tri-bush ward. They are caught out between the two. Rock and a hard place here. Amazing comes in, Hemo playing out as well. Call of the Forge God looking for the connection. The stopwatch isn't going to help Profit too much here. First blood to Schalke. They're looking for Memento as well. Judgy gets the Bellows breath out and the Wild Growth. Memento trying to dodge around as much as he can. Does have the flash, won't even use it. And that's 2 kills to Schalke.
A little bit of a strange play there coming out of Roccat because
I like this from Amazing. No flash there. Visit Chachi coming in with the Call of the Forge God flash used away. Amazing jumps in. Hextech ultimatum popped as well, and Blanc will be the first to fall. However, Roccat trying to react. Nuke Duck. That's a bomb to the face, and Nuke Duck gets taken out by Heat.
It wasn't to come, and now because of that they lose all pressure, but they're going in.
They know Nuke Duck doesn't have his flash, does have the Wild Growth, but Blanc's already across the wall looking for the prison, can't quite connect. Ultimate came out as well, Memento with the flash forward, still on the chase on Nuke Duck, and he will get destroyed by the collateral damage. Now Vander's on his way up as well. Amazing looking for the re-engage onto Northscare and upset from the side as well. This is what an AD carry can do. The flash in, Call of the Forge God coming out, blocked up by Vander, but there's so much damage. Visit Chachi in the midst of it all. The Hextech ultimatum as well. Amazing doing so much work in this fight, and Rocket are running for the hills because Chachi, upset, and Vander do not give a damn about your invade. They do not give a damn about your damage. They do not give a damn about your health bars.
My word, yesterday he came into this match with a vengeance.
And he did. We even had stats lined up to show how bad he was yesterday, but this game...
If we're being honest, although Northscare is coming down, they could try to use the Abyssal Voyage to start a fight. It's just not going to happen with no turret to fight around.
First tower goes down to Schalke. They do not overextend, looking for anything more from that Rift Herald, and because Roccat drew so many members down towards this bottom side, Blanc coming across to try and help out his team, but he's knocked up with the Bishop, and Amazing is on a rampage on this Camille. The synergy between Nuke Duck.
Yeah, and you might think, oh, Schalke, they're probably not happy. Actually, they're happy because they're going in.
Straight on towards Memento. Here comes Profit, though. Memento's down. Mega Inferno Bomb hits the backside. There's the Hema Plague as well, but Chachi now in the midst of all of Roccat. Blanc on his way. Look at upset. He's going to jump across that wall straight onto the face of the Tarm Kench. Scaring down as Schalke get too easily in the jungle.
No fear in the eyes of Upset as he jumps over that wall and pummels down Northscare. A turret to boot in the top lane.
To accelerate this game, we wondered how they play against a more traditional team composition, not against the funnel strategy. Even be the team that go for that Baron if they want. They're 6,000 gold ahead.
Or mid.
AD carry, they can go for the engage as well. Once again, onto Northscare, locked up underneath the tower, but look at the top side. Amazing. Shut down. And Roccat able to react to Schalke's advances.
Point click CC is dangerous, baby. Blanc able to find him over that wall. Now Roccat, what do they do with this period of time? They have 30 seconds. They need to try and clear away some vision from Schalke. Get vision of their own because that's how their last 4 deaths have occurred.
Well, no,
what?
Sometimes you go for vision and you find 2 people waiting in the wings, and that's exactly what Schalke did. They're now going to be able to push for this mid lane tower. Profit had already come down towards the bottom lane looking for a flank here, but not sure he wants to engage onto this. No minions left. Schalke still able to take the tower down and complete the clean sweep. No contest at all from Roccat, so 29 minutes in. Schalke will be sitting on 2 Infernals, and that might be what's happening here because Upset has to flash away. Northscare on the chase, trying to make those plays. Wild Growth suppressing, and that is a dead Lucian in the midst of it all. The Call of the Forge God comes out. Amazing trying to turn it back around, but you've only got 1 damage source left. Schalke, what can you do in the midst of this all? Blanc on the front line jumps in. Chachi there as well. Vander down towards the bottom side of the fight. Amazing is down, and Memento survives, and Blanc's still alive. Chachi trying to get out of it all, but Blanc somehow survives once again. The Hemo Plague won't be enough. Roccat, how on earth did you get out of that one alive?
Nuke still wants it.
Not willing to give it up. Heatq's going to get caught underneath his own tower. Caught between a rock and a hard place, and Schalke will get 1 in the end.
My word, Roccat flashing out with just a sliver of HP, but still it's Schalke who lose Upset immediately at the start of the fight and are still willing to take the 4 versus 5.
7,000 here come Roccat.
That's a teleport.
In. There's the Mega Inferno Bomb as well. Hits onto 2. Amazing down to about half in the back of the pit. Call of the Forge God misses in between the wall, and Blanc gets the 4-man stun. Look at the backline. Memento's not even there, but they do not need them because step 1 is Blanc.
Northscare around, Northscare on the side.
Northscare hitting onto Nuke Duck, Norway v Norway, and Schalke are running for the wins, trying to get back underneath their tower. They will be able to survive for the moment, but Rocket might not be done yet. Looking for the engage underneath this tower. Nuke Duck running away as fast as he can, but you cannot run away from Rocket. They will chase you down and they will take your life. Down to about 7,000 health or so, 9,000 actually on that. Thank you, observers. Schalke still looking for the engage here. Blanca's low.
This is risky.
Going in. Manages to get the stun off. It's all onto Upset, but he's managed to survive. He's got out of the back line. Upset! And now Schalke can turn and burn towards this fight. Prophet comes back in. That blue side jungle. There we are. Minions coming in. Upset will get the tower. Prophet forced back here. Chachi looking for the engage. Bunkin from the side as well. Not going to follow up.
It's hard for Schalke to extend the advantage. They have to team fight.
Call of the Forge God, the cavalry is in, amazing jumping in as well. Prophet already used the Sanguine Pool, look at Blanc low, but Norscaren eats him up to keep him alive for the time being. Stun does not quite connect, it does in the end. Upset jumps straight into the Hemo Plague and has to jump away, but amazing! Comes in from the side and lands the final shot to the heart of Rocket. You have to feel Norscaren caught up in the Hexagon ultimatum, and Schalke get 2 kills in the mid lane.
And they can turn straight back.
A good thing from Schalke, they were able to get this Baron in the end, and amazing once again stepped up for his team. Brought in as a leader.
It's a 2-2-1.
2-2-1 composition. It's a World Cup, it's festive, you know, it's what we need. Relevant, not festive, that's Christmas. But yes,
there you go.
Very relevant. What this means for Schalke is it means they're 13,000 gold ahead. They're starting to get towards those completed builds as well. You can see Rabadon's finished on towards Nuke Duck. They're going to be able to get 2 inhibitor towers off this already. Looking for the inhibitors as well. There's the 3rd inhib tower down, and Schalke are just playing this one by the numbers. They're putting the pieces of the jigsaw into place, and Blanc is having none of it. Frozen Tomb onto Upset, Mega Inferno Bomb as well. Chunks half his health. But meanwhile, the other inhibitors are going down, and Schalke can just push for the Nexus towers here. That's one. The first, they're looking for the second as well. No engage still left on Rocket. Remember, they used the tomb already. Here's the Call of the Forge God. Can't get the knockup, but Rocket are defending for their lives.
And they're taking the 3rd and final inhibitor in the top lane as well. So many minions in the base of Rocket, and they only have 1 turret between them and the Nexus.
Schalke are playing the game of the split for themselves. They're looking for that final Nexus tower. They'll take it down. Just the Nexus left in their sights, and Schalke show their dominance over Rocket.
Amazing coming out of that one. I think we could have closed that out a little bit sooner, but they got it in the end. The victory, potentially. Whoa.
Okay, it's going to be Tristana.
Okay.
It's going to be Tristana.
That is a late game champion if ever there was one, but there's been a lot of talk
into a position of power.
And right now, Giants, they're bringing 4 members up to the top lane. Alfari's level 6, though.
Alfari gets knocked up. Here comes Steelback with the jump in. Call of the Forge God's going to get used as well, but Ruin the first to get caught out by that. Summer TP's in. Ruin down. Maxlaw with first blood.
What in the world?
Misfits, and with it, about a 3,000 gold lead or so.
And at the same time that this turret goes down, you have a Scuttle Crab. Yeah, you guys, yeah, let's Scuttle Crab spawning on the top side of the map.
Though.
Oh, no.
Betsy jumps straight onto Maxwell. Maxwell with a knockback, but the Hemo Plague's enough, and now Betsy is fighting Senkux in the 1v1. Tom Kench comes in, and Joker says, I don't want a piece of that. Senkux gets his first ever competitive kill.
He can just blow up this game. Yasuo, Varus, Talia, if he ever finds them by himself, he might just be able to, you know, drag Giants to a victory.
That's exactly what you want
That's a
Betsy
lot to
do.
say.
It's what you want him to do.
Because of the damage it dealt when it reached 3 items, but Betsy, he's 1v2.
Steps a little bit too far forward, pops the Sanguine Pool as well. Joko here, teleport coming in. Senkux going deep, going ham, Betsy dead. And the teleport gets cancelled as well, and now Joko's not in the best of shapes. Maxwell solidifies that kill.
That was a little unlucky for Betsy, found himself in a tough Mountain Drake. They're going to get a 2nd turret down here in the bottom lane with the solo gold. Moving on over to Senkux. And now he's the one with the level lead. He should be able to match up against...
Try and get away from Hans Summer and Mickey. Misfits pushing in that mid lane. Joko going for the engage, jumps straight onto that back line. Hexagon made him into the Fisher. Misses Maxlaw though, and Maxlaw says goodbye. Joko, Hans Summer dodging around the fight. Mickey keeps him alive. Betsy kills Hans Summer though, and Nukes a lot is low in the midst of this all as well. Call of the Forge God looking for the engage onto Steelback flashes. But Senkux is coming in, and that's a double for Maxlaw.
Senkux at the back end of that fight finds the shutdown. 3 kills.
1 shot from the Held. And that's a very dead tower. Misfits can push forward a little bit more if they want to. Instead, they back away. But Misfits are all going up towards that top side of the map. They know Betsy is here by himself. The knockup. There's a Call of Forge God as well. Ooh. And Betsy gets evaporated by Misfits. They're going for the tower. They don't care about the Inferno right now. They just want to get this tower off the map.
Bye, Betsy. Man, that was quick. Misfits. Do they actually keep pushing here? I think they just...
Steelback only has a Blade of the Ruin King. Joko doesn't even have a completed item after. He is so far behind. Giants will be able to answer with some pressure on the top lane as Ruin takes a tower for himself, but it's marginal at best. Still a spotted Misfits we're doing with just 2-3 members now as Maxlord comes across as well. Mickey trying to spot out Nukes a lot. And Summer, Chain of Corruption doesn't land. Flash in there with the suppression. Here's the Weaver's Wall as well. Nukes tries to flash away, pulls the Glacial Prism at the end. There's the call. As well, though. And Misfits are just demolishing Giants in their jungle. Misfits flatline Giants as they take the win.
Thanks, Medic, for that call. Misfits turn it around onto Giants. The Baron was just a bait. They just needed to pull Giants in a little bit too far forward. There was no TP on the Mundo. That was a 5 versus 4, and it was Mickey making the plays on the Dumb Kench of all things.
Such a good play from Misfits. The flash in for Mickey, as you say, to catch out Sir Nukes a lot, meant that you basically forced Giants into a fight they do not want to take at all. A 6,000 gold lead here for Misfits. Just waiting on that Baron. Mickey can't do it up. And
Mickey's 1v1ing Joko.
Just waiting for it. TP comes in as well. Joko not going to get there in time. Straight into the waiting arms of Senkos.
Oh man, look away, kids. You shouldn't have to see this. That was brutal. Mickey actually just
turn back on towards this one. Joko's actually going to catch out Senkos up towards the top side. Still back here as well. The start. Senkos not in the best of shapes. Mickey comes in here. Unsummer. Mickey now not in a good spot at all. Mickey spits him across the wall to keep him safe for the moment. And Maxwell's going to join it up again as Giants managing to secure that one for yourselves. Still only 7,000.
Joko, he stalled out a lot of this Baron buff. Misfits very easily could have broken an inhibitor or 2 by now, but his play had taken down those top lane tanks.
Yeah, building up the stacks as much as possible. Mickey now caught out in the midst of them all, the stunned up, but there's a Chain of Corruption teleport coming in as well from Alphavi. Misfits looking to find the fight as Giants engaged on towards them. Ruin pops the sadism. Here comes Betsy as well, looking for the engage from the side. Knocked up with the last breath, but Betsy can get on towards the backline. Alphavi goes down. Betsy did a huge amount of work in that fight and comes out with a double kill.
Betsy goes in, and that's just not fun.
You have to feel sorry for him, because up until this game he had 1 death. Now he has 3. That KDA is plummeting. Once again, Misfits pushing forward with that vision. Hexagon used on Mickey, but Hansama and Maxwell just around the corner. So Nuxalot pumps the Fisher. Hits onto Hansama. Betsy caught out by Senkos, and the Call of Portugal did a lot of work there as well. Betsy so low, he's down, and with it, Giants' hopes are dead. Ruin's gonna fall as well. Misfits find the fight they need.
That should be the Baron, but remember, this objective takes a long time to go down. Joko's going back to base to pick up the home guard bonus and rush on in here, but against Yasuo Talia, it's just not possible.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long to go down when you have 4 damage demons on your team. It's pretty easy, and they do take it. 30 minutes in, 70 carry than anything else. But now has the Runan's Hurricane as well. Although Misfits have the Baron with a 10,000 gold lead. Off Betsy trying to defend his outer tower here, but realizes that's not long for the Summoner's Rift, so gives it up. Separate Betsy from the team. That's exactly what Misfits need to do. They're going for that inhibitor tower. Already down. Misfits pushing for the inhib now, but Betsy has the flank. You keep your eyes on this. Vladimir Predator's being used, as you say. Keep your eyes on Betsy. All hope lies on Vladimir. Here we go! In the midst of them all, the Emo play comes down as well. Maxwell goes golden, but he's dead first. Betsy somehow surviving in the front of this all, but Alfari takes him out. Ruin running for his life towards Hansama, but now running the hell out of there. Steelback flashes away as well, but Senkos says, not today, you will not survive against the Misfits. Nukes a lot, and Joko the last 2 alive. Well, Nukes are not alive much longer. Misfits now looking for the Nexus.
Betsy was so close. Now it's just Joko, and it's just not enough.
Joko more like Joker. He goes down. It's the edge of madness, and Misfits 4-0 in the first 2 weeks of the EU summer split.
Misfits, man oh man.
Themselves, and that's what it's going to be.
There they go. So the reason why you take the funnel comps into H2K, these guys struggle in the early game. We saw Fnatic coming.
That is the worst timing. Shook in the dark. Maybe sends something. Yankos there. Exhaust comes out as well, looking for the final shot. Concussive blows. Perks is going to be given this kill. Shook with a good smite, but it's not enough. First blood to Perks.
Add insult. New game plan. It appears to be dive bot lane, but this is rather risky.
Wizard caught out, doesn't have the unbreakable will yet. Here comes the teleport in from Smitty J as well. There's the flash kick. Sheriff jumps in as well with the Void of Soul. That's one. Now they look for Hyanan underneath the tower. Smitty J can't land the counter strike, but Hyanan still under the tower is going to get caught out. Smitty will solidify this kill. Great stuff from H2K.
Perks is in there.
Perks is coming in for the fight. Ignite down. Perks jumped on by Smitty. Jumps away. Gets one. Can't quite land the binding.
Shook so close. close.
That's what we want to see from H2K, though. Make the play.
Exactly the move we needed out of them. Wonder didn't have TP, Smitty J did. Shook, it was all planned to let the red buff reset. Makes his way into the bottom lane, and now they've got the first turret. This is beautiful. This is perfect for that.
A little bit more impetus, a little bit of a problem I'm starting to see, though. Smitty J teleported away from the lane. Now is a level behind Wonder and about 30 CM. Can just jump across this wall if he's got the safeguard. Here comes Perks as well, caught with a binding. The kick away from Shook, but the Winter Spike will land in the end. The Glacial Fissure used, and Wonder gets the kill.
I'm going to call Worth for H2
as well, but Perks and G2 should just settle for the tower here. We'll be able to secure it and shout.
Oh my God!
That's a lot of damage from Hjarnan with the Luden's Echo.
Is that
a pretty fun meta to watch at the moment as Shook comes down towards this bottom lane. Hjarnan there with the Luden's teleport coming in, though. Wonder jumps forward. Shook comes in from the side. The kick, the knockback. That's a lot of damage onto him, and Sheriff comes in to try and solidify that final kill. But the rest of G2 are on their way, as you say. Perks behind the tower by himself, but Did's going to knock himself across the wall as well, and Perks jumps forward. Smitty J with the engage. The knock-up, the combo from G2 is unstoppable. The stun on Sheriff, and G2 say thank you very much.
H2K, they're trying to make the plays, but G2 punish. Perks is level 12 and running them over. Yarn even TPs into the top lane because they want.
You can say it's just a funnel comp. It's easy. It is never easy to play at the highest level.
Oh, baby.
Landing onto Selfie and Promise Q, and Promise Q gets culled. Another kill for G2.
My word, 2 kills. Shook died at the end of that somehow.
Whoa.
And they're going to get a turret at the same time. It's a 16-minute inner mid lane turret. And I'm not quite sure. G2 might not be done because there's not a whole lot of wave clear for H2K.
Yeah, basically nothing H2K can do here. Smitty J's not even coming to help defend the inhibitor. 16 minutes in and 30 seconds. G2 are going to take this inhib down. A 6,000 gold lead. And they have truly come online as a composition. And H2K have stalled out.
All right, G2, they're giving...
Promise Q does not hit the binding. Smitty J there with the chase as well. Soul Shackle's used. And Wonder will go down here.
He's buying time, though. Here comes G2.
Perks is on his way. Wonder down first. Will Perks go for this engage? It's a 4v3.
Just what this Lucian could do. Black Shield, of course, going to stop that, but we did. Maybe in trouble.
This is what Sheriff can do, but he goes way too deep. Perks able to flash away from the stun. Smitty J exhausted up as well as G2.
Shook
jumps in, gets a 2-man kick, but it's not enough as Perks culls him in the back. Promise Q and Smitty J going low as well. Jankos with the flash forward. Winter Spike misses Sheriff because he flashes away. Sheriff trying to turn it back around, but the blue buff is now not on his side. Going to lifesteal off it a little bit, but what?
There's also a fight going on inside H2K's base.
Wonder teleported into the bases. Selfie somehow winning out the trade. Selfie comes up huge in the top lane.
There's so many things happening on the map. There's a split push in the top from Hjarnan, Wonder, Selfie. They're duking it out inside H2K's base, and H2K themselves as a unit, they're just barely holding on.
This is happening with Did and Jankos stepping in that front line, stepping forward. They're the bodyguards. Promise Q there. Perks jumps in. Wonder now is the only one left in the pit. Shook has to jump away. Teleport being used in here by Smitty J. Maybe looking for a bit of a Barney around the Baron pit. Selfie's in the mid lane. Smitty J there, hiding in the bush, but there's a ward on him. Shook willing to jump across the wall. Baron down to 3,000. Selfie is still not in his side, but Sheriff is. He's dead. And Wonder gets the shutdown kill. Shook tries to jump in. He doesn't have the smite because Perks puts G2 on his back once again. Gets the double, cleans it up, and G2 destroy H2K.
G2 don't.
Selfie has the Hemo Plague. No flash for him though. Perks goes forward. Sheriff dodging to the side as much as he can. Still only sitting at an item and a half on that Kai'Sa. Not fun.
Perks! Oh my God!
Oh my God, Perks does exactly what he needs to open up this game for G2. Smitty J now trying to jump back into him, but Smitty J, even with the stun, you cannot shut down Perks. Selfie in the midst of all of G2, he's done. Wonder gets the double, G2 get the inhibitor, and they're gonna take the base.
They're charging on board. Shook is trying to be a hero, but it's not enough. H2K will fall. G2 have their eyes set on the Nexus.
Too little, too late from Shook. H2K get demolished.
Get another one. Pad that KDA, baby.
One. He's a legend in the EU LCS. He's coming back for his title. Perks and G2 show us what they're made of. 4-0 in the first 2 weeks. The Nexus goes down, and G2 are on a tear.
Outstanding. Outstanding
pick. So there it is. Most likely A fiddle, to be fair, fiddle jungle, yeah, let's do that. I'd like to see that. It probably won't be the fiddle jungle, but there's a
Sends
fiddle.
his regards,
Yeah.
trying to carry you guys over the line.
He's doing his
Take
best.
a look at that. Death from below coming out there. Totoro gonna jump forward. Samux picks up first blood. That's a straight up 2v2 outplay. Set up for either top laner, but Niski's the man that seems to be caught out. He gets a sleepy trouble bubble, but he's the one in trouble. Here comes Xerxes over the wall. Cole takes a lot of damage, but it's actually a first kill picked up by Exile. Turns his attention over the wall. Now Samux
stuff with it.
I like this little hook here from Totoro. Xerxes going to be in a lot of trouble. No flash available either. Hextech ultimatum comes down. It was Cold that picks up.
He's really making it happen. If he was playing more of a passive laner, someone that doesn't quite have the tools that Pyke has, how many of these kills would have happened?
Exactly the case. 100% kill participation.
Looks like they might be doing the same thing here.
All right, good stun coming out, but Exile gets slept under the tower. There's a big fight all over the map, and Xerxes already blown up. Thanks to Samux, and kills to 0 for UOL.
And a 100% kill participation for our friend in the bot lane as Aurelia's getting slept. Oh, that's the channel. Cassine's going in.
Yes, indeed. Caw! Gets the silence and the fear, and that's a kill onto Exile.
Maybe that'll be the only time that happens this game. Hopefully, from UOL's perspective, they will say that will be the only time.
And look at it this way, in terms of...
He's making it happen here, and that Rift Herald will be knocking down that mid lane tower.
Yeah, it will. One little boop. That'll be the second tower of the game. For the Unicorns of Love, Samux will get himself another uncontested tower. I mean, Splice, they're not even able to defend here. Falling behind in every single metric. Samux, by the way, the 2 kills he's picked up this game is the first time he's picked up kills this split.
UOL, which sets up the Dragon 2, which is important if you're UOL to use this advantage in the early game to get your objectives. They've got
the tech team, they are aware of it, and they're working on it.
Oh!
Look at the bone skewer over the wall into a flawless Phantom Undertow. Now there's some pressure in the top lane. White Knight's got Sadism and Flash available to him. Okay, stopwatch goes down. Sadism is slowly ticking. There's the Flash away. White Knight cares not. And he manages to survive what was a 3-on-1 situation. Unicorns will take another tower, and just everything's going right.
Everything is going right, and Totoro is having such a blinder of a game that I would say, dare I say, he is challenging Hans Summer for MVP of this game.
Oh, such a nice play. There we go. Dashing onto Odoamne. Killer Instinct's available for Samux. I was waiting to see if he was going to chase it down. Nope. Tower's going to be the focus instead. 20 minutes clicks by. 7,500 gold up. Not even 2 items comes of love. No flash for Kasing, but Splice, they realize something's up, but they arrive simply far too late.
Can't do anything.
Skewer's going to pull Xerxes back. Look at the Vanguard's edge. That's already dashes available. Whoa, the flash and dash. Exile flies across the Splice back line, shutting down Niski. Now trying to escape with his life, will be unable to escape. Hextech ultimatum is issued. Challenge. Samux has an answer, and it's get wrecked. Xerxes, he's shut down in the Baron pit. Odo1 is going to get killed as well. It's Totoro that takes him down. Chose to ignore it. So I thank you for filling in the blanks.
You're welcome.
The important bits that I missed.
He just wanted to be color coordinated with his jacket.
I actually think, like, I legitimately, like, blocked it from vision because I was trying to look at word.
Beautiful.
I really hope the mics were picking that up on stream because it was a resounding word.
I have another question for you.
Tell me. Plus Baron and Splice are caught between a rock and a hard place. That's at least some sort of damage. Exile goes in. That's a very good Vanguard's edge. A lot of people getting disarmed on the way out. Exile's given up his life. The rest of Unicorns a little more focused on the inhibitor. It's a 1-for-1. Kasing for Exile. There goes Odo1 The Bloodwell is popped, rather. Going to respawn, but there's simply not enough damage. Simply not enough follow-up. A cleaver to the back of the head slows down Cobby's escape. And Unicorns of Love have simply destroyed Splice. They're going to focus down the Nexus turrets. Teleport's being channeled here, I think, from Cobby. Gonna cancel that one in the end. The Nexus turret falls. Niski goes forward as here comes Samux. Flashes away from Cobby. Continues to put the damage down, and Unicorns of Love defeat Splice.
Clean team fight to end the game as the whole game had been.
If you don't give Yasuo to Caps. If Caps is not playing that champion, the world is upside down.
I'm not sure if people would be happy with that statement.
Brox is looking bot side. He might go for this one. Still no flash for Attila.
Visions of the Empire is going to keep Attila slowed down for now. Thorovice comes out. Bone skewer into a chomp from Broxland. That just looked too easy. No flash, Natilla. You called it, Foxtrot.
Well, even though Broxah gets that first blood, a lot of credit does go down to the bot lane of Fnatic for being able to get that flash, but another fight happening in the top side.
All right, KazaLoLLCShighlights gets an apprehend, goes down for the Noxian Guillotine, but Soaz is going to use that sadism to stay alive. KazaLoLLCS's doing pretty well, manages to get some damage, gets some sustain thanks to that Q, but not going to be enough to pick up the kill. Now, Jizuke is going fishing.
Oh boy.
Remember, Jizuke in the spring split had some sick outplays. He's going to need to land everything. Flash and Ignite is available. Takes a couple of tower shots. We're going to quickly look down bottom as Hellesang and Whippo look for the engage. Goes toward a dive, goes forward. A flash forward, a demonic ascension explosion.
Oh, no.
Fnatic kill bottom, Fnatic kill top, Fnatic kill Vitality.
And Vitality trying so hard to make things happen, and it's absolutely not happening for them right now. Jizuke roams top side, tries to get an exit frag onto Caps, but it's not happening, and he goes down on that field. That's absolutely the worst. They're not even done.
Oh, gonna get interrupted there. Jack Troll death from below. But Whippo even uses the stopwatch.
Did he not see that, or I don't know, but
Okay, I'm taking a look now. There's a couple of dashes and slashes and everybody flying across the minimap. Teleport comes out as well as that last breath. But we're going to be a kill onto Jizuke in a moment or two. He's chunked down. Demonic Ascension already on cooldown. Jizuke not appreciating this as the Tele gets knocked up into the air. Soaz takes him down and he's not done yet. Remember yesterday, diving all the way into the base to kill Sheriff. For now, Fnatic will be happy to just get more kills as well as the mid out to town. That's Tower First Blood. They're not done yet, Foxtrot, because Bone Skewer manages to connect to Cabo. He's locked in place, the Pillar of Ice comes out. Here comes Jack Troll, trying to interrupt, but Fnatic are diving and chasing and killing Vitality. 10 kills in 10 minutes.
how on earth is Fnatic able to do this?
7,868 gold in the lead at 15. So let's see if Fnatic can break either record. It needs more kills, it needs more towers. And right now, when they're playing defensive, they're not going to break that record, Foxtrot.
No, that's kind of surprising.
Yeah, going to get some of the healing reduction down. Cap stunned up. Here comes Jack Troll. It's going to be a lot of damage for Caps. He dropped and killed. And that was just an outplay, biting off more than he can chew, and there's nobody available. Right, teleports in the bottom lane. Chemo plate goes down, and Whippo uses Demonic Ascension. He found an exit route that I didn't even know existed, diving past Vitality. Teleport completed for KazaLoLLCShighlights in the bottom lane, and Fnatic will be content with the tower in the top.
If I'm Fnatic, though, you just kind of want to keep things as they are for a little bit and get to that point where KazaLoLLCShighlights can.
Gilius and Jizuke are not that tanky. They've got Trinity Forces in a Cinderhole. Here comes the last breath from Caps, jumping into Vitality, but there's a 5-man stack. Whippo's got Demonic Ascension, he's trying to chase forward. Cabo was caught, managed to get taken down by the Bone Skewer and a death from below. While the fight in the mid lane continues, it's Whippo that shuts down Jack Troll. Attila's trying to dodge, dip, duck, and dive, but he's running for his life. Jizuke dashes forward into Hellesang and at least gets a reply back before he is bitten and chomped by Broxah. A fight on multiple fronts.
Obviously, being that you can't really contest this Infernal Drag that's now going down.
And it's so crucial. It's Jizuke that picks them up. There's a replay of the fight starts. Where is the pillar? Not going to come down yet. I think Broxah's pillar was on cooldown. Not this time round. That's Jizuke's dunked. Death from below. Hellesang has a few seconds longer. Where is a Bone Skewer waiting for the cooldown? Not going to manage to land it. Demonic Ascension is going forward. The burst is available. Not going to find Gilius, but they will kill Cabo. Jack Troll is slowed on his escape out. Jack Troll forced to flash and does escape. Rather, Gilius make that. But the tower will be the focus. That's a fourth of the game.
Vitality just need to chill out a little bit, lads. This far behind and punished by Fnatic, who are now not only getting kills, but towers as well.
10,000 gold. Hourglass for Whippo. I think this
game, the mid lane. Oh gosh, is it going to happen again, Trevor?
We're going to find out. Vitality, they managed to stay relatively grouped. I'm waiting for the last breath. Another Bone Skewer comes up, but looks Soaz is putting pressure on the back end. Here comes Cabo. He's trying to get the HP with a Decimate. Death from below from Hellesang. That's already one. Whippo gets another. Another death from below. Hellesang gets a double from the fight before Caps manages to pick up a third. It's a double kill for Caps, an ace for Fnatic. 20 kills in 23 minutes, and they're sieging on the base.
I call it the danger zone, and that's exactly why. But at some point, the definition of insanity. Vitality, lads, you can't be pushing up that far in the mid lane. It's happening time and time again. If you need to buy time, the last place you want to be is where you can get collapsed on. And credit to Fnatic, every time they see Vitality out of position, they are punishing them. Even though it looks like Vitality is making a lot of mistakes, you would also like to say that's actually Vitality TP.
Cancel that.
No, imagine that to me.
Oh, they were so close to the line. You saved it at the end. Fnatic take their 7th tower of the game. And I tell you what, Fnatic fans, how do you possibly understand or feel about this situation? On one hand, Fnatic are winning. On the other hand, it's without Reckless, the man that has played with the team for 1,378 days. Hylissang manages to get a death from below in the back end, while Bwipo takes yet another kill. So as may even be able to survive the death lasers, he's that tanky. 209, 2 fantastic Dr. Mundo performances. Hylissang goes all the way forward, gets yet another kill for Bwipo. 9-0-10. Fnatic falls short of the 1 kill a minute, and they don't care. They destroy Vitality and go undefeated. Fnatic 2-0 on the week.
And what a clean game for Fnatic, all smart.